Dude, I get it. You spent 15 years in unflattering shirts, dude. So I get you fucking wanted to get one over on me. Go ahead, buddy.
Having a bad shirt
it's
day.
Okay.
Hello. We are here
Again,
to go ahead and give you the Riffs and
Rhythms.
the Rhythms Podcast. Yes. My name is Kevin McLaughlin. and
Off
this
to a
is
great start.
And I'm Paul Robertson.
Super smooth. We have a highly polished professional machine going on here.
That's
you
right.
can
It
tell.
looks fucking polished.
Yeah.
like a turd.
Greasy.
Yes. So here we are, lucky enough to get our friends, the Sweet Release Band, back for a
Lucky enough. I like that. That's good.
second round in the banter of inappropriateness and hilarity.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us back.
Wow, this
Honestly.
is
Yeah.
great.
Well,
man.
I-
Thank you.
After the last
fiasco of
episode.
the last one, man.
Johnny left and quit the podcast multiple times and
Hey,
I mean,
left.
he walked off, changed the name of the band, and came back to put it back.
He's like that.
but it's still sweet, you know.
It
This
still
call
is.
may be recorded
Still is.
for quality
So you guys
purposes.
win the prize. You get you're the first people to actually bring your band backdrop.
That's right. Yes.
We actually, I'm not even going to
half
lie
of
to you. We
it.
left it here, though.
Well, I saw Adam Douglas's his show, which is Adam Douglas is phenomenal, and I saw the window in the back. I said, "No, we're covering that up."
Yeah, Brian had a problem
I'm
with
just-
the Venetian blinds.
Is he more of a Roman blinds person?
Yes.
Is that what they are? They Venetian blinds or are they wood blinds?
I don't know. What is a Venetian blind anyway? I never really knew.
you know,
The blinds the Venetian use. I
The
guess.
Venetians don't even. I don't know. Well,
They use
I mean,
curtains,
they're
I believe.
kind
They, I think they
They're
use
quite crafty.
oars in Venice, don't they?
Oars? Oars? He said he used oars? I don't know about whores.
It's a city on the water.
Yeah, but they just hired whores to go ahead and hey, whore.
City in the
Close
water.
my
Yes,
blind for me.
see.
You know what? I got.
You know, I think Kevin. I think we're going to have to expand our podcast network, and we need to spin off another show here. We apparently have
The Venetian
There's
blind
there's a
show?
show going on within the show here. So
Well,
Well, last time I was in Venetia, everybody was blind, so I think that's where it comes
Yeah, that's
right,
right.
And we've got Trey, the bass player here, the part-time bass player, substitute for Brian, so he can play guitar.
Original
player.
bass player.
Are
He's
you
the original bass
player?
player. It really is. I'm filling Trey's shoes, and it's an honor actually. So
This is the original lineup
Yeah.
with the new edition.
The OG bass player, Trey.
Mr.
Well.
Trey Roberts, tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Well, I like long walks on the beach.
All right, well, that's enough.
Yeah, that's it.
Thanks, Trey.
That's all you need to know. It's okay.
No, honestly, please tell us about yourself.
That's all I got.
That's right.
Long walks on the beach.
Johnny
yes.
became host.
I met you at the sitting night at Shay's.
I remember that.
Yeah, that's when I first started talking to you, and we played. My favorite way to meet people is on stage, which is what we did.
Years and years ago.
Yeah, many. And it was good.
You know what? No, it was not good.
Oh?
Yeah. You're a real son of a bitch. I'm just kidding, Kevin. No, it was
Usually only to bass players, though.
fun. What was that?
Rule one
it
of
was
improv.
Good Times East, right?
Instead of yes and, you go,
No, at
actually.
Shay's. Did I say Good Times?
I swear I met you
No,
first.
wait. Where did I meet you first?
Good Times East, I swear it was before they shut down.
Could it have been? Oh, no, wait. Did you play with Sonic Sun? That's where I met you.
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
Along with this Sonic Sun over here.
He was part of the band when I first met you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I sat in with you guys at Neely's.
Oh my God.
Neely's
where I met
Grog
you
House.
guys. Neely's
Now
Grog
there's a
House.
place.
Yeah.
Is that with Billy T?
With Billy T.
right.
Billy
yes,
T.
yeah.
What's up, Billy T?
And the Sasquatch, Mario. Rest in peace.
Mario, yes.
So we've now.
Lefty Mario.
So what we need to do is Trey is finish the that's not even trifecta. Is where's Vaughn? We need to get Vaughn on the show.
Vaughn,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
he's
sure
west.
he's living over
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
West
No,
Coast.
the West Coast
of
is on the
Florida.
left side of the state.
Yeah. So come
He's
on
out
over.
there, he's
Come
got-
on over, Vaughn. Well, we've told him about coming and
side.
getting involved in the blues challenge.
Well, it's just an indication of the kind of musical community we have here on the Treasure Coast. Everybody's been on stage with everybody else, and it's a good thing.
Now I'm no IT guy, but do they have Wi-Fi on the east side?
We are on the east side. So apparently you're not a map maker either.
I'm
Well, he
not.
said
I'm
he's
not,
not an
I'm not a
IT guy.
directional guy. I'm not a
Directional
math
guy.
maker, and I'm not a IT guy. I know nothing about nothing. Can we get this guy on? Like, let's get him on Wi-Fi.
Does the internet reach all the way to the west coast of Florida? Is what he's asking. I think.
That's what I'm asking.
No.
Does it
No,
work out there?
It doesn't. No.
Oh, it
It
doesn't.
does not reach the Gulf of America.
That explains it. All right, I figured.
I'm
as
so
much.
glad.
That's why they had to
I-
change the
Fair
name
enough.
of the Gulf of Mexico so that we could get Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it
right.
counts time in the band.
That's
Because
right.
all the Wi-Fi people were saying, no, that's right against Mexico. We don't service Mexico. So they had to change the name of the
Trey services Mexico.
the Gulf, so that we could get Wi-Fi over there.
That was in.
still
Listen,
digging
that was
trenches.
before. That was in 1990. Okay, things have changed.
So, but yeah, we have not done a lot or streaming or every podcast up to this point, episode 96.
96.
This is 96. Everyone has been in person.
It's getting to the point where we're going to have to figure out what we're doing for our 100th episode.
We're almost there, man.
It's
Oh,
going to
it's-
happen
yeah.
without us if we don't pay attention. We'll just go ahead and do an episode.
We
and
should,
then-
yeah, we got to do something big for the 100th episode for sure.
Yeah, we got 4 weeks
Can I
to figure it out.
can I bake you guys a cake? Like a 100-layer cake.
Oh, that would be awesome.
What's the biggest cake ever made? Maybe we can make a record.
Oh, here is the man.
Oh, we got special
Oh,
delivery.
here comes
Oh.
the 100-layer cake that I baked
Speedy
earlier.
delivery from Mr. McFeely.
We got
Booze and ice.
Drizzly just showed up.
It's a 100-layer cake. Holy jeez!
That's right.
I already
right, yeah.
I already made it. Everybody, we're breaking records. Where's
Yeah.
where's the Guinness guy when we need him?
100-layer cake.
100-layer cake.
So the all the ruckus that's happening right now is almond pistachio just arrived with
You know, I'd
ice.
call it his absolute professionalism.
That's right. That's
With his
right.
Niagara Falls shirt on. Have you ever been to Niagara Falls?
That's a big bottle of Jack
Oh, you
Daniels.
poser. You're wearing a Niagara Falls shirt.
Wait,
You've
wait.
never even been there.
Kevin, have you ever been there?
I've never been there, but I'm not.
You mother.
I have.
I'm not wearing a Niagara Falls shirt.
Have you ever been to
That's
Kevin
all right.
McLaughlin?
I'm not wearing Niagara Falls underwear either, but that doesn't change nothing.
Oh, that sounds prolific.
That is prolific, transcendent. Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
He was just complaining about his unexpected bowel movements as a result of his bass sound. Before this
Sure. Yeah,
podcast
Rattles
started.
it right out of there.
That's right. My cup is on top of the freezer.
You know, again, Kevin, Paul, I would like to thank you for having Sweet Release and our affiliates.
And our affiliate, you guys have affiliates too. That's awesome.
You know, we've got a little bit of everything that goes on with the band Sweet Release. I mean, the name is so big. How could you just, when you're
are you franchised?
taking
Is that what it
pictures,
is?
so you're-
Speaking of the
chatting right now?
Sweet Release has shit. I can't even say it. Sweet Release has franchised the band. I like that because I was gonna say, so as long as you've been around, isn't there like a band that switches members out so often that it's a different lineup
know,
every time?
Honestly, the only lineup I've ever switched. My drummer Joe. Go ahead, tell him something, Joe.
Something.
My man. He's been my drummer for 20 years consistently, and Trey over here.
He's the bad boy. He's the one that strays.
Trey.
So no, we've got nicknames for the band now. We've got Johnny Frozone. Johnny Frozone on lead vocals and guitar.
Love it.
Mr. Brian Red Shoe Shao on bass and sometimes guitar. We got Mr. Joe Chicken Man on drums. And we got a Stray Trey
Trey, I love it.
on part-time bass.
Sometimes it's just Trey.
He's the OG bass player, but he comes back in. Pinch hit
$20
from
is
Brian.
$20.
Yeah.
Hey, Trey.
You could put Doug the B in and on drums. You can put Mike LaChavo on drums. You know what? What I think is cool is Mikey from 21 to Burn played drums and Sweet
I saw
Release.
that graphic
That
today.
was-
I did
that
not
was no
know that.
joke.
He was the very first drummer.
He wanted to play music so
I
bad.
never knew. I know he used to play bass.
Let me
But I
go
never
ahead
knew he
and
played
disagree
drums.
there. Our very first drummer was Alesso.
Alesso.
Mikey wasn't the first drummer. I'm just,
Alesso then what?
Alesso was our first drummer. Alesso was a drum machine that we used for.
we talked
We
about
heard
that in the
about
last
that.
show. Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep counting down here.
Drum
But
machine,
it was
yeah.
a couple of years there. We used the drum machine, and then Joe walked in.
How does Mikey fit in all this?
I don't know, but I remember Joe was my first drummer. That's my first drummer. I don't remember the rest of it.
Got the Doritos Del Fuego night.
It's hard to say back
Yes.
in them days.
Those were the good old days.
Yeah, with no responsibility.
Did you have to split?
No,
Did you have to split,
right now are the
split
good old
band
days.
money with the LSO?
The Alesso, well,
Or is that when
maintenance.
I didn't split the band money with anybody.
Not nearly as much maintenance as a live drummer. There's no way.
I needed more maintenance than that thing did.
Yeah. All right. Good.
That's too much. So when we last left last week was talking about a little bit about AI and music and where things are going and how all that's changing, right? And we mentioned that a couple weeks ago, Brad Brock's show, Jams and Cocktails, Kevin and I had joined that show to talk about our thoughts about AI and music. So I think this is a really interesting topic. You know, you guys are seasoned musicians. You've seen a lot of music come and go, and the change in the technology it's. I think you said it last week, Johnny, is about how people using AI now to write songs and shit like that, right?
I absolutely did, and I'm glad you brought that up again this week. So thank you for reminding me. I'm going to need a shot for that, by the way, because I remember last week you talking about something about a shot from. You got people. Anyways, no, but you know what? I think I talked enough. I think I talked enough about AI last week. Oh yeah, Brian. Go ahead, tell them you and Joe. Let them know what you think about AI, please.
Well, it's
Karaoke.
yeah, it's karaoke. It's just not. It's music. If you remember music in an elevator,
One word, that's all you need.
that's it.
So the thing with AI is that it is just an emerging technology. And after being around for a few months, you can type in, make me a song that sounds like, XYZ singer with this sound, with this kind of mood, with a guitar solo and a keyboard part. And in 30 seconds, it will spit you out a reasonable facsimile of a really decent song. AI technology in that form is only months
Don't worry about all
old.
those crinkle sounds. It's all right.
It's
I'm
only-
sure they'll come out in post.
Yeah, it's only months old, and the people who design AI are saying that in less than 10 years, AI itself will be smarter than all of humanity put together, and AI will be writing AI programs that are beyond comprehension of human understanding.
I disagree. I've been accused of being prematurely emergent, and I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm just ahead of my time. That's it.
No.
I'm just ahead of my time.
Well, I have some thoughts on the whole thing.
Okay.
And as far as AI is concerned, and sure, you could plug in and say, play me this song, play it this way. I want to sound like Ronnie James Dio, except I want the backup band to be Ozzy. That's all great, okay? I mean, but you can't do it live. Live music is not going to be reproduced on some kid's laptop that he can impress his girlfriend on TikTok.
But the argument is that DJs have huge shows.
But it's not live music.
But it doesn't matter. They get thousands of people to come to the concert.
That's what they want to hear. I agree with that.
Yeah, I
actually.
guess, yeah.
No, Joe, don't give up. No, don't give up.
I'm not gonna give up.
But
Stand your
continue
point.
your thought. It cannot be produced with live musicians.
Bullshit.
No,
It can be,
incorrect
but
because you
it
can learn a
takes-
song just like you learn any kind of cover song.
Exactly. It can be reproduced live, but it takes an entire whole new pedal board for a guitar player, bass player, drummer. You need a whole. We need a whole another setup.
What if you lose your internet
Recreate
connection?
that
I
sound.
plug straight into
lose
the
your what?
What if you lose your internet connection
Then you're right.
mid-show? You're screwed.
So I like the idea of utilizing AI as a writing tool. Let's hear what this song would sound like as a bossa nova. How about we put the London Symphony Orchestra in the background and see what that would sound like? how about let's arrange a song as a country pop tune. Like, how about with what was it sound like with harmonies, you know? And then if you take that and then you do it yourself, then I'm totally cool with that. As long as you're doing an artistic adaptation of the suggestions that AI is.
My version of that, if you cannot recreate it live, you shouldn't be able to. If you cannot recreate what you're putting into AI live or doing anything like that, you shouldn't have a business trying to create something.
Well, the thing that I'm worried about is, let's imagine you're a budding musician. You're just learning how to do it. And you're playing, your 3 chords, and it sounds terrible because you're brand new. But then you can just type in 3 sentences and get a song that sounds great. Like, could it be the death of artistry?
No.
No, not at all. I would love to see AI try to recreate a sweet release rehearsal.
Well,
There's a yes.
It'll
and a
never
no to
happen because
that.
it's always different every single time.
Yeah, but that's what they said about sound in pictures. It'll never happen. Sound in movies.
Sure. I mean, what are we trying to do? Reinvent George Martin from the Beatles? I mean,
I don't know what the thing that I am saying is, it's a technology that's growing so quickly. Soon it's going to get to the point where it's smarter than us. It's going to get to the point where it's going to be writing programs that we could never write. It's already to the point where the programmers don't even care what is in the code, just what the results is. And that's the scary part to me.
But
I mean,
see
hold
as
on.
an advanced DJ. You're an advanced DJ. You're able to put all these things together that you couldn't do. If you can't do it without that software, you're not a musician. You're a technologically advanced individual.
all right. So
Another thing with that is, like, I became a member of the Treasure Coast Blues Society for a reason, and there's nothing that'll ever take away somebody's heart you can feel somebody's soul coming through music. I've heard it. What was the Blues Blast? When I saw you play, Kevin, at the Blues Blast, I saw a part of you that was just it was fantastic. And you just can't, and sounded fantastic. You can't recreate that. There's no way AI could ever put that heart or that soul, or to look at another musician and say, oh man, I'm playing with another guitar player on stage. I better, put my heart, this is my time to shine. Yeah, I don't think AI can recreate that.
so I think
Actors said that 5 years ago, but yet Carrie Fisher appeared in Star Wars 5 years after she died with the use of AI. They replaced her pretty quick and easy.
So you remember a couple of years ago?
Was that AI or
That's
just
a role.
really good CGI?
That's
Well-
a scripted role. That's not a true blues man.
So the
playing
thing
his heart out.
is, as it's been pointed out to me by those closest to me, that this is the same thing that photographers and actors have been dealing with for a few years now.
sure.
And it is could it be that the active artistic creation of music, will be considered like old school craftsmen, like with furniture? Like, nobody goes and has a carpenter build furniture for them. They just call and have IKEA send it to the front door, even though it's a piece of junk and you're gonna have to throw it away in a year or two. You do it because it's cheaper. Is that what's going to happen to musicians?
Here's the thing. You can come out and see the often imitated, often recreated sweet release, or you can come out and see actual sweet release and have a good time.
We have an admission to make. Johnny really is an AI character.
He is.
See, that's why that can of Bush, his beer, is still in his hand. On the second episode, because he never really loses it, because it's part of the illusion
Part of the
that
program.
he's human. But
You
no,
trained
really.
it on him when he was holding a Bud Light.
Johnny Hologram.
That's no super suit.
So we're
That's the middle part. Is Johnny Hologram Frozone?
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
So you guys are really hitting. I hear you, and again, we're intentionally trying to strike this discord. Is the conversation is
Unbelievable.
You're talking about performing. Okay, you guys are talking performing.
Kind of.
Okay, right. So, and this is where it's this is where it's got to be really kind of scary, right? It's what we don't think is going to change because it's not what we're doing. But, Gen Zs never leave their house, right? So will they go out to see performances? If you're no, okay, so we'll give you a couple examples here, right? So you've heard of this band Velvet Sundown?
Yes, we have. Yes.
What'd you think about them?
Amazing.
Totally.
Not really. I've never heard them.
Okay.
So.
They were they are a total AI band that was put out songs out on streaming. And of course, they eventually got found out.
I saw their
got tens of
pictures.
thousands
They
of
look like
streams
similar
and
rock
followers.
stars and things like that.
Right.
And
They have zero, they have an Instagram page that has no posts on it, but yet they got how many millions of views?
Yeah.
But they're verified.
well, here's the
Yeah,
thing.
right, yeah.
Here's the thing with millions of
I need
views.
some verified
that's
views
other.
like that.
That's other bots and other AI going on
Fair,
to check it off
fair,
because
right.
I run into that when you.
But here's that's the scary part. They're already sticking together.
They're the king of the
right
bots.
under our noses. Like,
Right.
what happens when they're smarter than us?
This is the thing that makes Sweet Release different. Because we were alive, like I said, 20 years ago. We have been a band, and we've survived through a time that there was not social media. This was not the way to get music across, and we survived that. We've come across, but this is a social media age, and you know what? We've survived that, and still been able to thrive in this atmosphere. There are not a lot of people that, without any type of training or anything like that. 'Cause I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to social media.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know any of that stuff. But I tell you what, you put sticks in this man's hand, you put a bass in my bass player's hand, and you put a guitar in my hand, and we're gonna put on a show for you, and we're gonna make it something you'll never forget.
Human beings.
I think that's the key to keep driving is you can't replace live performances. And that's it's a human instinct and Joe, you mentioned about like COVID when everybody was ready to get out of the house and all that. Everybody couldn't wait to go to shows again. Everybody couldn't wait to be around other people, celebrate and experience these things together, seeing live music. Music is the one thing that brings everybody together, regardless of what race, politics or these things. We don't talk about it because we're here to celebrate the music and enjoy it together. So you can vote for that guy or that guy, but in that moment, we don't care. You know what I mean? So I think that's the thing is to still kind of really champion those things and say, AI may come and go, but it's still about performance because there's a human element aspect of
The connection.
Yes.
Human connection.
Yeah. So like the example here is, so you mentioned George Martin, right? And we talked with Adam Douglas about this, recently was about the Get Back documentary and how they were able to recreate the Beatles song from AI because of old tape recordings and the technologies there to do that. So as an example, Randy Travis has had some health issues and they've been able to use AI to help kind of take his voice and to fill in from his other voices.
Yeah, he uses a ghost singer to sing in his style, and then they take AI because he can't sing anymore. And then they take AI and turned it into Randy Travis's voice, and he never sang a note on the album, but yet it's his voice.
So, again, it's a semantics maybe. Where's Pro Tools in the matter of this? We're using technology to make us sound better, or anything digital. So again, we wanted to have this conversation with musicians who've been playing for a while and say,
Paul, let me not take away from you here,
Yeah.
but really, where's anybody's voice in that sense? Who wrote that song? Did he write that song, or was there a ghostwriter already?
okay, so
That's a big part of the question,
Right.
and but he did write the lyrics.
In that case,
He did have a ghost singer sing in his own style, and then so he does have copyright ownership. But a big part of the question is if you type in, play me a nice love song with a female voice, and that machine was trained on Whitney Houston and all these people, and then it comes to a great song, and somebody goes to try and copyright it. Now, who owns the copyright?
does AI
Is that-
AI deserve some money on that one? Is that what you're-
Does the writer of the program own the rights?
BMI.
Does the
ASCAP.
artist that program was trained on owns the rights? Does the person who typed in "write me a pretty song" own the rights? Like, these are questions that Congress is dealing with.
Well, ASCAP is pretty good on the legalities of stuff like that. If AI writes something that, let's say, you already wrote. Where do you go after legally or anything like that?
Yeah, but
You got a copyright. You got copyrights for your music,
Right, but how can you copyright something that an AI machine is going to make in the future without your presence
so look at all the lawsuits that
when they're using your likeness?
who was
I have a thing going on about that right now, actually.
Somebody's using your likeness in the future?
Oh my God, no, not in the
It's
future.
me.
There's a whole thing. There's a sex doll thing. There's an action figure thing.
Oh,
going on.
my.
Whoa.
I off camera, I will show you the pictures and just let you. Oh my
I don't
God,
wanna
this
see
is
'em.
funny.
He's not kidding.
No, I'm
He's
not.
not kidding.
I'm
I see.
not
him.
joking around.
What?
Each one of these sex dolls are $175,000 a piece.
And they look like you?
I swear to Christ.
With the Busch
dude,
can of beer on his
I'm
hand.
gonna,
I think they look like me, honestly.
Yo, I'm gonna.
Can you
Wait.
can you go to
Somebody's going to buy a man sex doll?
Yo,
Oh, yeah.
What?
I'm the top seller, bro. I'm not even joking around.
Really?
I'm not even kidding.
Oh, it's no wonder. Get a close up on this handsome young man. I mean, who wouldn't
Good
want a
looking
sex
fella.
doll that looks like
Stop.
that?
Look at this guy.
stop by Lions Den on
Good-looking
Fort
fella.
Pierce, State Road 70?
Yeah. No, I mean, it's just
a lot of
it's
lonely
not
women
even
out
really
there.
even
You
down
never
like
know.
a
Good
shit.
time.
Is
You call 1-800 Good Time, you get
Hey,
Johnny.
you know what? Why not pick this guy up? Because, hey, I'm horny too or something. Maybe I'll just fucking, rape this kid. But no, that's not what I don't condone anything like that. But I'm just saying, but maybe I don't know what I didn't do anything.
But okay, but you're
I'm just-
emphasizing, Johnny, is the point
I'm
is
not even in Hollywood.
no, but you're emphasizing the point here is like Kevin said, 5 years ago, all the actors were protesting about their likeliness. Nobody gave a shit to support. No other artist went in to support. They said, "Oh, you fucking actors," But they were right. And now what's happened? It's now come to music.
So
And now it's, hey, sure, I'm
So,
going to go write a song.
if you don't mind, I'm going to tell you this story.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, one
do.
day I'm actually I'm doing a little acoustic thing. My buddy Bradley Singletary, one of the most amazing performers, that's no longer with us. Drinks to this man.
Riley's saying on Facebook.
And I'm doing something with him. Well, I'm getting calls. Like, are you watching the news right now? I said, no, I'm not. Well, you need to go and turn on, the nightly news with Katie Couric. So apparently Katie Couric is driving around Los Angeles with a drop top.
A convertible with a sex doll in the passenger seat that looks like you?
It was exactly me. And everybody's looking at me. I'm getting 50 calls. 50 calls that night. Are you watching the news right now? I said, no. And finally, I had to turn the news on, to see what and there I am. Sitting in the passenger seat of this car. And I'm...
So where's your royalties?
I'm kind of curious where those royalties are as well. But 175.
So is it's the Johnny Frozone
Bro,
walk-in model?
I'm not even joking. And then there's the action figure. Then there's an action figure you can buy at Walmart. That's
Right. A life-size Johnny action figure.
No, it's not a lifestyle. It's
Much smaller.
when we take a commercial break, I'm going to show you this, and I
We
want
don't
you
do
to get
commercials,
on the radio and be like,
Nobody's willing to put
Bro.
money behind this kind of crap.
bro.
Well, if you do a
It's not crap,
PSA
no,
or
this is
something,
like-
yeah.
This is Joe. Is this real?
Oh my, yes.
Really?
We're looking for it right now.
Yes, it's a small action figure. He's actually posted it before online,
Hold on.
Yes.
and
So,
it's
hold
a
on.
fantastic.
What should
I'm sure he's going to show it to us.
Johnny, hold on. What should Devin search for? Because he's not sure. He's got to put safe search on right now because his mom might yell at him.
You can look up the Johnny. You can look up the Johnny Henshaw action figure. I'll tell your mom I said hi as well.
No, Google the Katie Couric news story that he was talking about.
Let's get back to the AI thing. So, and I agree with you, Kev, that that it's unknown territory.
I will
we're
disagree.
uncharted waters with this whole thing. But I agree that the human experience, the connection of going to a live show, sure, I know lots of kids. My kids, for an example, love going to the EDM shows. And it's some dude up there with a turntable. It looks like
Was AI doing that?
And
AI
Amazing
did
light
that?
shows
That's
and
crazy.
graphics.
yeah, I mean there's thousands of people and they're doing that thing. Going to see a live rock show, to compare it to say what went on with Ozzy's benefit, back to the beginning. You watch a band like Hailstorm come out and do Perry Mason. AI might be able to reproduce that, but you sitting up in the front and to experience that and to feel that and that kind of energy that cannot be recreated.
I completely agree.
Well, you
Maybe
just-
like the
I
3D
completely,
glasses.
I totally agree
said
with
that-
you. But
just
what I'm
said that
saying is,
Hailstorm recreated a song that was done by Ozzy Osbourne.
Well, everybody was
but when
doing a
when you
tribute.
when you equate it to the other professions, all right, equate it to carpentry, all right. When you're going to buy a dresser and there's a carpenter in there, it's like I could carve you a dresser that look like anything you want, gold leaf, it will no slam doors, and it's, but I could buy one for $20 and at IKEA.
Yeah, because somebody
And it'll hold close just as well. Like, why should I care about your artistry?
I think AI
That's
could,
the question that I have.
But trying to compare musicians to some mass-produced furniture coming from Vietnam, I don't think is
But
in the
the
same.
question is, will
Will we get there?
Will
Yeah.
people feel the same way about real music and AI music? Will it come to that? That's the question.
That's the difference. Building a dresser is one thing. We do that already as a society. You ever bought IKEA? That's computer made.
Or even the folded up, stuff
Music
at Walmart when you have
made-
some assembly required.
Music made by AI.
Yeah.
Music made by AI is not the same thing.
All right, here we go.
I have something encouraging.
Yeah.
I have an 18-year-old teenager who loves Tool and still goes to live shows. And it's very encouraging because when she was 14, I was worried. So there's hope for the younger generation. I know a lot of people give up on them and say they just want to sit around and stare at the computer. But there are kids out there that do enjoy live music.
Quick joke. I used to put on African tribal music
Do you get
on
the
my
Kung Fu Grip?
Spotify and told
Kung Fu
everybody
Grip?
that it was the new Tool song. And we put it on for an hour and a half, and they were like, "When's the song starting?" But I'm digging the new Tool song. It was an hour and a half of just African tribal music, and they thought it was Tool.
Really?
Funny enough, yeah.
Wow.
So,
Just a little side thing.
so you told somebody it was Tool, but it was just African music.
Yeah, I just put on African tribal on
And
my
they just-
Spotify, and they were like, "Oh, hour and a half in." They're like, "Oh, this is the longest intro to a Tool song I've ever heard. Let's go."
Well, yeah, but
but it's been an hour and a half, and they're
But
still
Trey-
waiting for the
but
song.
Trey-
Where were you?
but Trey, you look so trustworthy. That's why people believe you.
Maybe it's because I'm trustworthy. Maybe.
So, all right. So, Joe, I'm going to come back here. Is ask the question:
Can you show that to the camera?
if you did a song at home, nobody knew you did it, and
I
you
hope they
use
didn't think it
use
was
AI
Paul who did
tools, at least not maybe to make the music, but to write a song, would anybody know the difference other than yourself?
Oh, yeah, I would think so, especially with this band.
So,
There's not one.
Bring your mic in.
Johnny, bring the mic. Mike.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Yep.
There's not one note that I can honestly say that I will unless it's signature, something that makes something that really matters. You know what I mean? I'll keep that, but I don't want any notes that are the same notes that somebody else has done or done anything like that. I can even be compared to.
If it was too polished, people wouldn't believe it was us. I mean, really, if you want to get down to
Okay,
it.
you just have to update the prompt and chat. Say, don't make it sound really good.
I want anything that I do to make it symbolic to be like, you know what? I know this is who's playing this. That riff is this man's. I want to stand apart from anybody else doing anything, whether it's you guys playing something, whether it's him, his band, anybody else, anything doing anything.
So Brian? Yeah.
Case in point, at my birthday jam for the Blues Society, you had Daryl Raines playing. I've watched him so many times. I can hear him. I can close my eyes. I got all this stuff on playback, and I'm listening to myself. I'm going, I guess I got my own tone. Kevin McLaughlin's got his own tone. And people just hit something just the right way that nobody else does.
Right.
Cedric Talton, Jimmy Sinatra, my friend Mackay that was playing Steel Slide. It's like everybody has their own, almost a signature that
Sound.
I don't know if AI can truly nail it.
I don't know. They already have that with impulse responses.
With what?
Impulse responses. You can play your Les Paul into an impulse response machine, and it'll make it sound like a Strat.
Well, that's not what it is, though. And if I made the Les Paul sound like a Strat, they would say that's not Brian playing.
You can take.
That's not Johnny Henshaw playing a Strat.
You can take your Marshall head and plug it into an impulse response machine, and it'll sound like it's either a 1972 412.
But that's not the person. I mean, I get that, but that's not the person.
This is in its infancy still.
Oh, right.
I mean, months ago, none of this even existed.
I think what he's trying to say is that Brian has his own sound, and he doesn't want to sound like somebody else. He's got his own
I am
sound.
agreeing with you that you have your own sound. But a Marshall
everybody
412 has its own sound that can't be reproduced, but yet they do it every day in the studio without a Marshall 412.
And that's the thing. They can recreate the
That's
amp sound. They can recreate the amp sound of a player. They can't create the actual playing in the heart and feel of a player.
That's correct.
Well,
Kevin, you could be
they
playing
did it with
through
Randy Travis's voice. Why can't they do it with my four fingers?
What?
Because they haven't been able to do that yet.
No, well, nobody cares about it. so
I
far, so.
bet I could tell you play
Oh,
if
man,
you weren't
you got
playing
heart
on a
and soul.
Soldano. I could tell if you were playing on a different amp. I would know it's you playing I could tell by the way you feel and the way you make your runs. It's like, man, that's Kevin McLaughlin playing that.
Somebody cares about those four fingers,
Well,
Kevin.
thank you, man. I agree with what you're saying in the current
You have
state
five
of
Might
technology.
feel differently.
But in
When
3
you become
years
a
from
great
now,
Kevin,
when
when
this
you become a
technology-
great guitar player, you use 5 fingers.
I just use 4.
Damn.
Sometimes only 2.
The fifth one isn't for on stage.
That's the backstage finger.
He knows exactly what I'm talking about.
But what I'm saying is this technology is exponentially growing.
It's
I
a
mean-
tiger by the tail, is what it is, and who knows where it's going to go.
Exactly. So how do we deal with that? And
Make your live show something special.
Think about it this way. All right, we already do it, right? Am I going to drive to Orlando for 2 hours, wait in line to park an hour, and walk an hour into the stadium, deal with all these people, spend $40 on a single beer, watch a band from the nosebleed seats, and spend $8,000 to do it?
Is
Or-
AI
or-
making anybody $1 million?
Or do I want to
a night?
just watch the exact same show on YouTube?
That's why they have tribute bands.
So go forward a few years, and now put on your VR glasses and be in the front row of that concert and smell the popcorn and get the beer splashed on you virtually. Like, how are we going to compete
But
with that?
Ask the
It's
real
not
question.
authentic
there.
enough
There
until
it
they
is.
replicate the smell of cum and sweat in the VR goggles.
Now, what kind
No,
of business
Kevin,
are you in?
ask
Are
the
you
real
in putting-
question you're
Are
trying
you
to
in the
ask.
business?
Now
of
that's a
putting
sweet
on live
release show, my friend.
performances?
All right.
Are you in the business of putting on virtual reality performances that you can see through a headset?
No,
now
but they already have those.
Now there is the question.
Twitch
you
is
should be
putting on
asking, what's
metaverse.
the future there? Is it live performance or is it virtual reality performance?
I don't know. With the way I talk about insurance companies, the insurance company is going to make it impossible to go and do anything. They don't want us to even leave the house. So
Oh yeah.
this is going to drive us to sit home and use our VR glasses. And
safer
are we
and
going to be
cheaper.
watching the real
hope
band,
so.
or are we going to be watching like the Kiss avatars
You know,
instead?
Kevin,
like,
I
how are we
actually-
even going
I
to
really
know?
wish I knew of a good insurance company. Do you know of one?
No, I don't. No,
So-
there aren't.
So your VR question. So like the metaverse using the Google or not.
No, there's
sorry,
a few. Actually,
what's
I
the
should say.
Oculus?
Yeah.
Right. So there's a couple.
Oculus.
So this was a couple of years ago. The Foo Fighters had performed after the Super Bowl, and it was done in metaverse. So I had to get my kids to show me how to freaking log in and whatever, right? And I put it on, and it wasn't live though, but it was a crazy experience because you're so immersed. Now they've got guys running around with cameras and computers on their backpacks filming all this that ended up stitching together. But it was an amazing experience to see. You're right there, like you're standing this close in the front of the whole stage, and you tilt around, your head's this way, you're seeing this way. So it was amazing, but that is a different experience about going. We're all
They're
big.
also doing big festival
Right.
things in Fortnite.
Right. So
You've seen
we're-
those?
Yes, I have
Right.
seen that.
And so we're all-
You can look like anything you want. As an artist,
Yeah.
are you going to go and show up with your old fat self when all these virtual concerts you've been putting on make you look like you're a superhero? Is it going to come to that?
So we're all big Kiss fans. We probably all agree to that, right? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do we all swear that how great Kiss music was and right? But it's about the experience. Why do people go to Kiss shows? What was the whole reason behind the live albums, right? And to make it sound like you're missing out on something. So what did Kiss do? In the live albums make it sound like a bigger deal than, right? To say you got to come see us perform. So that was a performance. Back to your thing. It's a performance thing. They came there to see that spectacle. So if you guys are putting on a spectacle, people come to see you in your AI music.
Well, I agree. That's why I have problems with guys who just show up wearing a pair of like cargo shorts and
Yeah.
flip flops to do a gig.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Put something in.
Salmon-colored cargo shorts and flip-flops.
Let's talk about salmon-colored cargo shorts and flip-flops.
I have a pair of salmon colored Chuck Taylors. I believe. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Joe, I see you got that scar from when you tried to pick the lock on your ankle bracelet and it sparked on you.
Yeah, that was. I did that in the shower. It was very.
Yeah, you shouldn't pick the locks in the shower. You got to wait till you're dry.
I got to go home and put the bracelet back on.
Is
Yeah.
is that like a chicken scar?
No, actually, that's from a shark bite when I was in New Smyrna Beach recently.
Really?
No.
Yeah, no, by shark.
It sounded believable.
That's way better than
20 years-
getting
20 years.
I was
clawed by
trimming
a
trees.
rooster.
I was trimming trees in my backyard. We were on vacation.
Oh no, that is not the official story. No, we were coming up with something better than that.
I like
I've
the
seen
shark
the
bite.
police
It's not.
report.
The
and
shark
it
bite
was
is
from
a
an
good one.
ex-girlfriend that was nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a midget and she tried to stab him in the heart and she just made him in the
She
shin.
used a hot poker. Hurt my fucking leg.
The best she could.
So maybe it might be a good time. Kevin, here to segment out of AI and manufacture music for real music.
Go for some real music.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So
That's a good idea. Let's pull us out of this rabbit
yeah.
hole.
So let's go ahead and do a Riffs and Rhythms segment here to do a review here. So
All right.
okay. All right. So time to review. Get off this subject here and talk about real music.
So what we do here at the Riffs and Rhythms podcast is we analyze songs and decide if it's the riff or the rhythm that is the best part of the song.
So we've got here on the screen, it's more than just a tree, right? So this is a little
Well,
bit.
it looks just like a tree so far.
I know
Yo,
that's
but
fine.
this
Yeah.
tree is really nice.
All right, so the song is Second Wind by Exigent. They are a South Florida band here. There's a brother-sister duo, singer and bass player, and they're backed up by Angelina, the drummer. Actually, Angelina was a guest on the Drums and Rums podcast almost, at this point, nearly 3-4 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
So she was she's played down at Nico's Rib Roundup or the event there.
Yeah.
So she's been involved in that. So great kid. She's now grown up now, and so now they're in this band Exigent. They are interested in performing at the festival, so this is why
Imagine that.
bands either got to come on the show or submit a song for us to review. That's how we tie this all together. And so we've told them to kind of hang tight. We got to start here, do a song review, and go for there. So
remember, it's not whether or not it's a good or a bad song.
right.
It's just after it's over, which part is more memorable, the riff or the rhythm?
Yep. So each member has different musical influences and backgrounds, all combining to create a unique rock sound. Exigent's original music combines heavy guitar riffs and powerful drumming. Ooh, sounds good so far.
Is it accident
Sexy.
like an accident, but is an accident?
EXIGENT,
Exigent.
meaning demanding or urgent, is the word that started it all. That's what I
Okay.
guess apparently what it stands for. So
Exigent.
So again, this is the song. We're going to listen. What makes this song stand out? Is the riff or the rhythm?
All right, then. So far, so good.
Wait, that's a painting of a tree. I thought it was real. This is good. Kind of flyleafish. Wow.
I don't
That
even
was
know.
cool. I wasn't expecting that. Fake tree and
Wow.
songs like that. Wow.
That was, I don't even know where to start.
I know exactly where to start with that.
Okay.
I know where to start with that. I wrote that song. They stole it from me.
Yeah. No, I put in a prompt that said, no,
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
no.
Sounds a lot like Evanescence.
It does. It's very
Well, in
reminiscent of
In
Evanescence.
Flyleaf, I think Paul, you said it. It sounded
Yeah,
like, or that was you.
Yeah.
One of
Got
you,
some-
one of you two guys said it sounded like
Got some flyleaf.
I use my
vibe
AI
going on
Kevin
there.
voice. So they are also a three-piece, right? As I mentioned, right? The brother sister duo and Angelina, the drummer.
Extensive production value in that song.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Listening to all the different effects that they put on the vocals as they went along, changing them back and forth.
DJ effects.
Yep, all the big drops and all the sound effects that go in there to make that sound fat. So,
That chick drumming. Whoa.
Joe.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's what can I say about that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
You guys chime in. Like, what, now that the song is over, what is it that is hanging in your mind? Is it the riff?
The riff, for me.
Or is it?
I thoroughly enjoyed the whole thing, but now that I know there's a female drummer,
For me, it was the rhythm. If I'm into it, I automatically there's a metronome that kicks in, and I'm there. I'm there with the song, and it got me. Great song. I don't hear Flyleaf. I don't hear Evanescence. That's just me.
You haven't listened for a while then.
So, what do you think, Johnny? Slide that mic over here.
I tell you what I think. I think the band itself, man. Wow, what a great sound. Actually, I think they tried to be very hard to be produced. Hit certain. My thing is, man, if you can't produce it live, should you be playing it? And here's the thing, and I don't think that band right there could perform it live without doing. Hey, man, do it raw. Could you do it raw? But other than my own opinion about that, I think it's a rhythm like that gets everything by the guitar riff itself. I mean, that's a basic drop D. Everybody can do it. Just starting out. I think the song is very good. I love it. I think the singer has an amazing voice. I think everybody that was involved in that, man, should be absolutely proud of themselves. But again, can you produce it live?
Okay.
Good question.
So, I'll say this. I have seen them a few times, and this probably only makes it that they will probably want to invite you to come and see them live, right? Yeah. So, but that's what you want. You want to see, can they do it, right? You haven't seen them. Maybe they might be part of the festival. Who knows, right? That you will see them live. I would say though, and Joe, you maybe is drummers now are also tasked with doing all the other electronic nuances about things. People are running Macs on the side of their drums. But I hear you, Johnny. I mean, it's fair, right? It's a fair point, right? We just got off of talking about AI and performance, so we're definitely heavily on performance based. So, no,
Using drum triggers to launch sequences and do all those big sound effects. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a guy in Delray Beach at the Pioneer Festival. Was up before we were, and he was running all the keyboard parts on an Octapad, and doing it extremely well. I mean, you would have thought there was a keyboard player playing along, but it was just him. But that requires a lot of skill from everybody else in the band because you're going to be on a click.
Yeah,
and you got to keep it together.
It actually untethers you from the click a little bit. Because instead of having to play the entire song to a click, which is extremely difficult, especially live, because you get excited, each little phrase gets triggered at the time, even if it has sped up, then that phrase is in the right spot. So it's
hopefully.
I mean, I remember seeing a guy back in my youth that he was playing keyboard with his feet, playing bass, and sing it at the same time. It was amazing. I think his name was Getty something.
That's pretty good. Well, he wasn't Canadian though, was he?
Maybe he was from Canada.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that and I was like, geez, that guy is wow.
So when this song first started and we went through the first segment, I was like, this is definitely riff. Because that guitar riff that's in there, the intervals are very wide, but they don't come across that way. But then,
where did it go? How did it go again?
It went like that. Rewind it if you want to hear it again.
All right.
So it was going back and forth between the riff and the rhythm, holding them together. But the thing that really was consistent throughout, it was the rhythm. It was the rhythm that held that song together for sure. So I say rhythm.
I'm gonna go with rhythm as well. Yeah,
It's pretty unanimous, I think.
yeah.
I said rhythm. I think it was the drums, the bass, and I don't know what
Yeah.
where do vocals fall?
it
Rhythm and riffs thing.
yeah.
It's perspective.
Yeah, sometimes it does. We've talked on the show, and Lefty has coined the term. Lefty Hathaway's been on the show, and he threw us for a loop very early on, and a few years ago coined the term riffdom. It's where the riff and the rhythm is just the most.
I saw that episode,
Inseparable.
by the way. It was on this show that you guys came up with it.
Yep.
Not that I watch it. I watch your show all the time. by the way.
thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
We're gonna term have a new term here that Lefty Hathaway, by the way, he's also fuckwittable. Fuckwittable as a musician.
Already a word.
Fuckwittable,
Unfuckwittable is already a word.
but he's fuckwittable.
I don't know. Fuckwittable
I thought it
is
was a
word.
perfect marriage of riff and
They fed off.
yeah. It was well put together. I mean, for a 3-piece, they're pretty
Yeah,
badass.
that was a really good.
Pretty
I did not realize
really
that.
I love to watch her play. I'm sure she's. I
Yeah.
mean, her feet are fast. She's. That's,
Yeah, like I said, and she's and I'll take it to the point, and maybe this is where I'm going to land about the drums part is she's taken lessons from Patrick.
Johansson.
Well, yeah.
Yes,
Patrick's
He was
great.
on your show too. I saw
That's
that
correct.
Yes,
episode.
he was.
that's right.
So the name of this band is
Exigent.
Exigent.
EXIGENT, South Florida band here. So, yeah,
Exciting. Good stuff.
yeah.
So fuckwittable's not a thing.
Fuckwittable? Oh, you
What are you?
you leaving again?
Are you saying fuck
I'm
wittable?
not leaving. I'm not leaving.
Like they're not like you can't fuck with them? Is that what you mean?
No, because they are awesome, by the way.
Yeah, awesome.
Or you can fuck. Their fuck wittable means you can fuck with them.
I fucks with them. You know what?
Fuck buddy. What?
There he goes.
There you go. Yep. Time to
I'm
diffuse.
not leaving.
He's not leaving. Just needs a moment.
You got to renew that can.
He's just
There you go.
crying for
All
a
right,
second.
All right,
He'll
there
be
you go,
back.
Trey. You've moved up to the big seat.
No, we can't do that. We got to save. We're saving your seat.
Yeah,
John.
there you
Don't
go.
worry
Hurry
about
up.
it.
Yeah.
We'll let you back in. I promise.
Yeah, maybe.
You know the passcode,
Yeah.
right?
Oh no, so we didn't.
So that's a passionate dude, man. But he's learned how to keep himself from exploding, and that's awesome.
So Devin, we didn't get your chime in there.
Rhythm.
Okay. All right.
All right, we got the ghost on the
we're all-
ox is going with the.
I feel like we're all rhythm here.
Yeah. No. There. Yeah.
Rock
But
on.
definitely. Yeah. It's a great
So
song.
I'm going to start listening to Exigent from South Florida because that shit is cool. And the first time I ever went to a metal show and the drummer hit that trigger and it was they use that sound in that
the
and
808,
it's like
the 808.
you think you can almost hear it, but then all of a sudden your whole body starts going. That's a,
Exigent is super familiar sounding. I feel like
That's
I've
a
seen or
great
heard them
sound.
before.
I love it when my shirt like moves at a show. When my shirt's flowing,
Like
right.
the bass
That's what I'm talking
moving.
about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the first time, like I remember I went to a place, I think it was called Brassie's up in Cocoa Beach. It doesn't exist anymore. But I saw Robin Trower there.
Oh.
And it was when 5-string basses first came out. And they were like insanely loud. Like I can't see, it's so loud.
Well, geez, what was the 1800s like? Tell us all
They
about
were
it.
so loud that when this bass player hit the low B string, I found out that my nasal cavity resonates on a B, and I just snotted on the floor. Whoa, bap!
Nice.
And I was like, "Whoa,
That's
I can
almost like the-
breathe!"
Now you know you're at a rock show.
Yeah,
That's almost like the
I'm
brown note.
wow, because the way it happened was suddenly I couldn't see, and then all of a sudden my nasal cavity evacuated on the
shit.
floor.
He had a nose orgasm.
It was
Wow.
crazy. It was from a low B. He just went.
We got a squirter, everybody.
That's like that South
got a
Park
squirter.
episode where everybody.
Like my face was literally melted off, and I saw the puddle on the floor.
Oh, yeah, I would have been that guy too.
was
My
cool
sinuses
as
are all
shit.
messed up.
What's on the floor? Is this those shots that Johnny's throwing out? The
No,
sperm,
it's just a
or is
friend
that
of mine. I'm
Kevin?
like, don't slip on that.
No, it's just Kevin being a squirter out of his nose.
That was actually what happened.
That's hot.
oh,
Sexy.
wow.
Very.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Well, cool. That was a cool segment.
long
again.
as you're not looking,
So,
it's okay.
Yeah. So we will get some of Sweet Release music to review
Oh yeah,
coming up? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Will
That
you
should be
release for
interesting.
us?
Yeah. Okay.
definitely.
Yeah. Excellent. Good. All right. So we've been talking a lot of great stuff tonight. So I want to hear another crazy road story here. You guys get some good Tales from the Road
Trey,
segment.
you
here,
wanted that
so-
microphone.
Yeah.
You do not want me to do that.
Tales from the
Oh,
road,
boy.
like
Come on,
a
Trey.
notable
Yeah.
story.
I won't give you. It's not. Well, it's another late night story. How's that?
Hey, Trey, it's not a story from Daytona, was it?
And I'm keeping it a sweet release, but you still don't want to hear any of my fun late night sweet release stories.
Oh boy.
The few I remember are still poignant.
Oh.
Yeah,
Go.
there's a many to tell.
How about the walnut story?
I don't remember the walnuts.
There's many of them.
For many years, I used to dive into to that right there, and for the life of me, there's so many things that we enjoyed that I can barely remember.
Well, short story short, I guess. Anyways, we used to get caught smashing walnuts in his garage with hammers. And
For no particular reason.
she'd walk in like, "What are you guys doing?" And he's like, "It's not what it looks like." And she's like, "It looks like you're smashing walnuts in my garage." Oh, that's exactly what it looks like.
Here, I'll tell you a great story, a great life
That's what
story.
the kids are calling it these days.
We used to play. I'm trying to think of where we did it, but we used to do a thing called story time, and basically we would just kind of go through what had happened on that day or the night before, and depending on how much fun we were having, I guess drinking or whatever it was we were doing at that particular time, we would just kind of let it all hang out there. And I used to tell some stories about the girl I was dating at the time, who I'm actually still with. 20 years later.
Oh.
And
You were dating her at the time, but she's still with you.
Yeah, it's amazing. Really,
Well, it's really her.
Through all the chickens and
It's his ex-girlfriend now.
yeah. Now she's more like a wife.
Well, technically.
oh, she's your ex-girlfriend because she married you. Oh, that's hilarious! I love that. That's great.
And all that fun we used to have when we used to date.
It just went out the window.
It's just
I'm gonna try that at home and see if I got a right hook. Say, yeah, I refer to you as my ex-girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
Do you ever
how
get
that
into
works
fights with her and be like, "You're just like my ex"?
No, see if I continue, she'll watch this podcast.
Oh, yeah,
and
they
then,
love it when you say that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, guys, don't take dating
I'm
tips
not
from
married.
Devin.
I'm not married, but I know a woman who'd
That's
be
a new
really mad
segment,
if
like
she heard you say
Devin's
that.
dating tips, and
I
it's going
like-
to be like everything you should not do,
Yes,
and he'll sell it as something you should do.
that's right.
Dating tips from Devin.
Yeah, he's got so much game.
Yeah,
Ghost game.
Yeah, Milton
I'll
Bradley.
give you one
called-
that involves
Yeah.
Johnny, and he's not here, so I'll talk
Oh, so
about
good.
him.
We could talk all about him.
Anyways, it's another late night story. It's like these guys are gigging. Kirk's like, man, you should be. I said, Kirk, I'm working. So Johnny's up there. He's like, man, he's sweating bullets. He's like, man, I need water. I need some water. And Kirk's like, hook him up, Brian. I'm like, hook him up with what? It's like, hook him up. So I pour what looks like water, but it's a whole glass of vodka, and Johnny literally chugs like half of it, and then he finally figures out that it's vodka, it's not water.
Halfway
So he proceeds-
down. he
This is
figured
like
it out.
when wireless was when you could buy wireless fairly inexpensive. So Johnny's wireless that night. He's all over the place and he's doing his thing. He's playing with his teeth. He comes over to the bar. You remember the sunken bar, right? Okay, well, it was on the top is like half the size. So Johnny's sitting there and he starts walking across. The next thing you know, he just like ass over tea kettle into the pit, which is the bar part.
jeez.
I swear to you, he did not miss a note. And meanwhile, he did like a little flip, lands, plays, and everybody's just like, "Man, that's John Henshaw. That's a true story." Then what he did is try to overcome all that, the embarrassment.
Find it on
he does.
Facebook.
He goes over on the other side and
YouTube.
flips himself over on purpose to the other side. Doesn't miss a note and goes back up and start playing. But I thought that was the coolest thing I ever saw at a show.
Wow.
And that would be Johnny Henshaw.
That's cool. You can break a
story.
hit, but not miss a note.
No, he
didn't miss a note.
Still performing.
That's great.
cut a leg off.
That's a mark of a true performer, right
Yeah,
there.
we've
Can
watched them
AI
play with
do
a
that?
broken hand, broken arm, broken foot. How many other injuries has he had?
Ribs.
Ribs, yeah.
Ribs a couple times.
Yeah, he's
I don't remember the last time an AI broke a rib.
Yeah.
I don't either.
AI could never recreate
They
that
don't
or put
have
that
ribs.
together.
So,
Fuck you, AI. You can't.
But
break
you
ribs.
could program it in.
You can't
to-
break ribs and still play.
You could program it in, like, write this song as if your ribs were broken, and try to sing.
that's a perfect way to end that story. Walk in.
Yeah, I did that.
Hey, Johnny, I literally just told the vodka story about you flipping over the bar and then flipping back over and not missing a note and drinking half a glass of vodka.
Yeah,
By the
bring
way,
that
you
mic
never
in,
asked
Johnny.
for the water after that. Still.
I'll never ask for water again.
From that guy.
well, he's dead now. So
Is he really? That's right. He did die, didn't he?
he died. He died really young. I
Yeah.
think he was 43 years old.
Well, it's not the years; it's the mileage.
Actually, that happened his anniversary of that. It was just a few days ago. So, yeah.
Yeah, actually, his father died the same age as him. So I mean,
I remember that. Like they found him there.
I found him.
You're the one. Yeah, I remember that story. I'm so sorry, man.
he was a good guy.
Absolutely. Had to give the shirt off his back. He loved local musicians, especially the underground local musicians. He loved every single one that came through the door.
As long as there was money in it.
Yeah.
Of course.
And,
Are we talking about
you know what?
Kirk
He even hired us sometimes, even though he knew there was no money involved
That's
at all.
right.
Club owner
There you
love.
Oh, we're talking about Kirk now.
No, but he would literally go in the till and pay. Even
The band.
even though he was bankrupt for the night, he would still pay the band. I've seen him do it over and over and over and over and over. A lot of bands.
So let me ask you guys about a venue, right, that's been around for a while. It's over on, is it Jensen Beach on the beach side there? This, it used to be
The old gin mill.
right.
Now it's something good
Rock
like
House.
The
Yeah.
Rock House.
What do you guys know about that?
We played there back when it was the Copacabana. And if you want to go back to like before
With Neil Diamond?
social media, we used to
No?
print up flyers and we used to
Yeah.
we flyered all of Jensen Beach.
That place full.
Remember doing that?
Oh man.
We had a good show there.
Couple was
The guy that's running it now is Emilio Torres, so you might see him on Facebook
Yeah, okay.
all the time. But I guess Chris from Chris Martini Bar, that's part of his financier, if you will.
Okay.
If he's the guy, and they're gonna have some some real bands play there.
And the
And
Rock House has been, I guess they
remember
got
that
other venues.
upstairs part? They're gonna turn that all into a stage. That whole parking lot's
wow.
gonna be a venue where everybody can see a
Oh,
band
you're
play.
kidding.
Yeah, it's gonna be from what I was there for a pre grand opening.
Barry Manilow.
And got Sweet, gave me an 8x10 from Sweet Release, and and invested a little bit, not much. They're doing it now. If anybody wants to do a VIP, I guess if you want to get in.
Yeah,
That's
their
me
VIP
included.
memberships are already
if you're
available.
listening,
But
Mr.
I like
Jose,
the
whatever.
concept, and they got other ones all around the country, and they seem to, hopefully it's gonna. I wish them all the success in the world. I hope it works out.
We should be like the House podcast, tape from there live.
They would probably let you.
All right, well, let's make this happen, Captain.
We need
Although
to
he
be-
was
you won't have
kind
the
of
official
talking.
podcast
Yeah.
forever.
Rock House, they kind of do their own podcasts, kind of, go from, place to place. And also if you're a VIP at that one, you're also the one in Tennessee, you're in the one in Texas. So you can get in and get.
Yeah, but their
pretty-
podcast don't have Johnny Henshaw and Sex Dolls.
That's right. That's right.
That's the next band.
That's right.
By the
Very
way,
true.
you can
That's
buy
AI.
them at,
That's going to be just Sweet Release AI. It's just going to be Johnny
Johnny
and
Frozone and the Sex Dolls.
Dolls. Yeah.
Johnny and the Kens.
Hey.
Brian, you said something earlier. Was like I said, it sounds like a great band name. You said King of the Bots.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna be.
Yeah.
That's what Sweet
That's
Release
right.
is. We're the king of the bots. We're the band that the bots are gonna come see. Watch.
I'll
They'd be like, dude, that's how it's done. We can't even learn from these guys.
be playing in the Matrix soon.
Yeah.
We are the Matrix.
Take the green pill, blue pill, red pill, whatever it is.
Shit.
Yeah, the
One
green
thing
pill
about a
wasn't in
Sweet
there.
Release show, you don't have to take any pills. You can just come out and have a good time.
Well, there you go.
Absolutely,
But
100%.
you can also take pills and then tip the band.
We all know who's taking all the pills.
I don't take pills.
Advil. So, do you guys got an MVP shout out there? You get somebody you guys want to recommend, recognize.
I'd absolutely love to recognize the band, the real deal. You know why I'd like to recognize this band? Because consistently show in, show out. Players come in, they do their jobs, they do nothing but perform to the absolute level that you would expect performers to perform at. They're the band that I'd go see.
Real deal.
Cool. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear they're good.
I hear they got a halfway decent drummer too.
Yeah, the drummers.
I hear that. I hear that.
Drums
Yeah,
are-
I hear that once in a while.
Yeah, I mean, he's a piece of shit, but he's okay.
Who you shout out, Joe?
Whenever he's not fighting off the sharks, he's playing drums
That's right.
Joe,
Yeah.
why don't you go tell us
or choking his
what
chickens in
bands
the
you would
backyard.
like us to
Who's
see?
your shout out to, Joe?
My shout out is to, I'm
His
drawing a blank.
35 chickens.
Yeah, let's start
Colonel,
out with-
I like to thank Colonel Sanders.
No, you know what? My shout is just to everybody that's out there that's doing it, that's getting out there and they're playing. I mean, sometimes it is just a labor of love. I had somebody say, "Oh, you must make pretty good money doing that." And I'm thinking, I leave the house at 3:30 in the afternoon. I get home at 1:00 in the morning. By the time
And I'm none the richer.
I paid for my food and put some gas in the car, maybe a couple tolls. It might work out to $7 an hour, maybe sometimes, maybe $15, $25, depending on how it works out. And, money's good. We all like to get paid, especially people that do it full time to make a living. But sometimes the worst paying gigs have been the best, and sometimes the best paying gigs were the worst. So, it all just, so I take my hat off
Oh, you don't have to. Oh,
He did it.
to everybody that's out
Nobody
there
did-
doing it every weekend, just hitting they're just going out there doing it,
cool.
playing rock and roll.
So, sorry, go ahead, Brian.
Well, I was going to give a shout out to the Treasure Coast Blues Society.
Yep.
I mean, great. Yeah. Lori Magnan, Art Zimmerman, and Ken Coleman, and there's so many others. But really, I want to give a shout out to Pam Green, all these people that come and support, the local people that come and support Sweet Release, Kevin McLaughlin. It just I appreciate all of you that come out and see us, tip us, and just appreciate what we're doing as musicians out here. So my hat's off to you. Thank you.
That's awesome. So, I definitely want to. Again, I think we have a couple blues society things we want to make sure we shout out there though too, right? So, we've got a couple of IBC challenges coming up here and other stuff as well, right? So while you're looking it up, Kevin, so I'm going to go real quick rapid fire. I think this is maybe a new segment we may should start. Is I want you to tell me a band you said that people should check out that's not your band. Trey.
21 to Burn. Easy.
Resonate.
Brian.
That's a hard one, actually. There's so many that I love. Cedric Talton.
Okay. All
Real
right.
deal.
All right. Johnny. Who should people go check
My
out?
Willie.
Okay. I've seen a lot of social media of them posting around. All right. Very cool. Again,
And what's Warren Crux band? Shovelhead.
Shovelhead. He's
Shovelhead,
got
great band.
the Crow, E-Crow.
yeah. All right.
Yeah, there's actually
I know.
there's
yeah.
too many to name.
No,
these
I know.
days.
I know. But yeah, you can name one. And
Who's
yeah.
Joe Hansen playing with now? Is it Checkmate Band or?
No, he's been playing with Warren and Shovelhead.
Oh, is he playing Shovelhead now? Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's been with them for years.
We should get him on. We should get Warren on.
Oh, wait, Warren?
Yeah.
Actually, he's got his own podcast. I don't know.
No, I know.
Maybe we should do
I
it.
see.
You guys
Johnny just did it not too long ago.
crossover. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
do a crossover
Crossover episode. Yeah. So
You guys are going to podcast one another?
Sure, why not?
a podcast off.
Like you guys are both podcasting at the same time.
It could create like some sort of temporal
vortex.
causality loop and
It's right. I was thinking the same
totally
thing. Like, it's
suck
like
us into a
constant-
vortex that could ruin time-space continuum forever.
That's right.
If
Yeah.
you're
We-
a podcast listener, all of a sudden you're listening to
We
two
did
podcasts.
the Ghost on the Ox Chris Mahana Kwanzaa special. That was me, other Trey that I know, Paul.
I don't
Kevin,
like that
and
idea.
Brad Brock. That was a good 3-way podcast special.
I like Brad Brock. Where's he at tonight?
He's
Doing
out
his own podcast.
brocking
That
it somewhere.
Tomorrow
Stop
night. Tomorrow
Hey,
night. Yeah. Wednesday nights.
Brad Brock, if you're out there listening right now, quit brocking it and come here now and be on this.
He has been
Join
on
us.
this episode.
He's been
on the show,
On this
yeah.
show with us.
I saw that one too.
He was the he has the what is it, the dubious distinction of
always
being
being mentioned.
the only bartender we've ever had.
Yes. So yeah, speaking of bartenders, yeah, if you guys know of we're looking to expand the show for a female co-host that can bartend and hang and banter with us.
I told you, Natasha Rogers
Well, where is
from
she?
Thirst, another good
She's
band.
got a lot.
local.
Tasha's
Natasha
busy.
would be the
Tasha
ideal
don't want to
pick.
do this. She's busy.
She's not going to want to do this. She's got
She's
Shout
busy.
out
travel and
Natasha.
thirst.
I'm calling you out right now, Natasha.
Yeah,
We can't pay you, but help
We'd love
us
to have you
so
on.
we can
Yeah,
start
yeah.
paying you.
We know you're busy. You're fine.
Let's all go to Body Talk and find one.
Yeah, that's
Listen, it's not uncommon
what is
for
that
Johnny
place?
to put
I
some
don't-
tits on, and maybe he could be.
No, but you know what?
It's 2025. Johnny
we
could be the female that you
But
need.
we could go ahead and get the Johnny Sex doll instead. It'd be cheaper.
Yeah, but that
Can you
Johnny
ima-
Sextile doesn't have.
Can you
You like
imagine?
that guy in the Monkeys who
couldn't
used to
s-
sit in the corner, the dummy.
Well,
couldn't
yeah.
serve
Can you
drinks, though.
imagine in the corner, part of our ever expanding show studio props that we have a Johnny Sextall sitting in the corner
In the cuck chair.
in the cuck chair.
The
Yeah, you have to
chair.
watch.
Oh my!
Yeah, I'll watch that.
I saw the cuck chair. I was wondering what that was. Now I know what that is. It's the cuck chair.
Johnny, do you like to watch?
No, I like to watch the podcast. Like,
Yeah, that's what I meant. The podcast.
yeah, you're a bunch of perverts. You know what? I don't know why.
Who you calling pervert?
Wow,
Why are you
jeez.
here? You guys didn't even pay me for this.
Fucking prude.
Yeah. No, Brian said this is pro bono,
What?
boner or
He
whatever.
said what?
So I
No, he
I
said
am,
Bono was showing up.
I
that's
am
that's
not
what I
finding
said.
the IBCs in my calendar. I must
What
not
do you want? What's up?
put it proper.
Don't look
We've-
for our
Do you know-
dates in your calendar because they're gonna be a little fucked up.
This is where grammar's important because I also saw Bono's coming, not boner. This is where grammar's
Well,
very
don't worry
important.
about where I'm gonna be. Worry about where you're gonna be, dog.
So, Brian, do you remember the dates for the IBC
The
challenge?
IBC at Hop Life.
Oh, I know. I think it's the last Sunday in September.
Last Sunday in September. I don't have it labeled properly somehow. So let me see.
21st, I have in my calendar. Does that sound about right?
That's it.
Okay. Yep.
Second to last Sunday.
Okay.
Oh, and
Yep.
it's not even in my calendar at all.
21st of September, Sunday, and it's gonna be phenomenal. The last one was just absolutely incredible.
So, how many bands have we got already lined up?
I
We know
think
we
there's 5 bands, and
Okay,
there's
and then
I know there's
couple
3
solos.
solo artists. I know there's 2 duos, and off the top of my head, I can't. I know Apostolic Floyd, who's been on your show. I know
Yeah.
he's going to be there,
good.
and I believe Ralphie and the Jammers are going to be there.
Billy T.
Billy T's going to be doing a duo, and I forget who he's playing with. You originally
back in
asked me,
business.
but I'm a board member, so I can't
Mm-hmm.
can't do that. But I know he's got somebody that he's playing with. By the way, I'm playing with Billy T at Shay's on the
Can't you,
16th.
cunt?
Johnny's playing with Billy T at Captain Hiram's on the 15th of this month. So
Oh, very cool.
I've been hearing Billy T's getting around with other duos. And, you know, Kevin
Billy
Kevin
T's
Did a
surprised
show with him.
Kevin surprised me. He goes, "Oh yeah, I
last
just
month?
did a show with Billy," and I go, "What?" I said, "Why didn't I hear about this?" You know, again, he's on a podcast and he doesn't talk about.
yeah, we love Billy T. So we go out and support him. He's been on the show. We did
Yep.
with Chris McRae, and
Yep.
so that's pretty awesome.
Shout out to Chris Macri
Yeah, right
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
Chris
that's right,
Macri.
yeah.
and Billy
man.
That was
T.
a
Billy T. Wilson too as well.
Yeah, that was a good. Yeah, that was a good show. Those guys that were on there. So,
Yeah, man.
so we're because I think they've got some original stuff, right, Trey? Right? Billy's got some original stuff that can definitely play the
Oh, yeah.
festival. So
Yeah.
yeah. So, but we'll work through that. Very cool. What do you guys got coming up here? September timeframe, October. What shows should people check out, and where to find you?
September. It's I want to say it's the 10th at Tipsy Tiki, and then we're at on the 10th at Terra Firmata. That's going to be our grand
You got a
20-year
doubleheader?
anniversary jam.
You're gonna play 2 shows in the same day.
October 12th at Denver.
Let's
No,
go.
one's in September and one's in October.
Okay.
Okay.
Brian,
but
you're shooting a month ahead. How about August 2nd?
We did that show.
We already did that
was
show,
weeks
dude.
ago.
Where are you
Yeah.
at?
What calendar are you looking at, Trey?
Is it already August?
Yeah,
That's weeks ago.
Yeah.
You're,
Stop
you're
it.
looking at last
Where am I
year.
Yeah. Scroll up. Wah, wah, wah.
And in 2026, we'll be at the O2 Arena in London. Yes,
wow,
where we'll be.
damn.
You know, and if you want to have a good show, the best show you've ever seen, go see Guns N' Roses. But if you want to have the best show you've ever had, seen a local band perform for you, then you come out and see Sweet Release. And you know what? You can find us on social media. I don't even have to give you everything. I just find us in Sweet Release 772.com.
Yeah.
Don't even find us on Sweet Release 772. That
Sweet
is not
Release
an act-
772 on
Yo,
Facebook.
Don't do
and
any of that
Instagram,
because you're gonna
on
find out.
YouTube,
You're gonna find a weird
and
website.
MySpace.
No.
Johnny, you brought your whole
I-
signage behind you. Nobody else has done that before, okay? That's
You'll
a
find us on the
first.
sign. It's just Sweet Release on Facebook. I'm Johnny
there you
Henshaw. Hi.
And actually, I should adjust that sign real quick. Hold on.
Would you stop?
oh,
with
oh,
it
oh.
just?
Oh, no, I know why.
Oh my God!
I know why. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, there you go. The ego's in this room right now. Oh,
I'm so glad.
Tuck
you
it in
guys
there
invited
nice.
me
Tuck it
here.
in there nice.
yeah.
Kevin, say something.
There we go. Yes. Oh boy.
Well, thank you,
didn't notice that
Kevin,
before.
for having me.
Yeah.
You're an amazing player,
Yeah, you're kind, man. I appreciate that.
Paul. I don't know much about you.
Sorry, I
but,
suck. It's okay.
I'm kidding, man.
No, yeah. No, it's good to meet you. I know we finally, I think I've known of you, Johnny, and we got a chance to go. I've known of you because of Trey and Billy and and the Sonic Sun guys. But I've known I know of you, right? I don't live up in the Treasure Coast area to get a chance to see a lot of
It's
folks.
cool to have a reputation that precedes you.
But I
man.
know of you, right? Because your sex doll. That's I bought one, and I bought one because I was trying to use in the high occupancy lane, in the drive, so I don't get tickets, in the car.
Oh, there's some.
It's $175,000 a piece.
That's right. Yeah,
So-
it costs
I
more
had
than
heard-
it's
hold
more than
on.
my car, though.
I know.
I heard they're taking away the HOV though.
They are actually.
I heard
yes.
that they're taking
Who
that
was
away.
using it though at the house?
No more HOVs.
What?
You have to come over to find out.
Oh, that was an offer.
Yeah, it was. Remember, it's going to be part of our studio props now. The Johnny Henshaw sex doll in the corner.
For decoration purposes only. Let's be clear about this.
With a big "Do Not Touch" sign on it.
Hey, let me ask you guys real quick. You got stickers and all this
Every
other
single
stuff.
one of them has touched it.
What shirt? Do you got any shirts, merch?
Shirts are coming.
Okay.
Shirts
All right.
will definitely be for the Terra Firmata show. We'll
Okay.
have all that
Good.
good stuff.
Good. All right. Excellent. Very good. So, but yeah, no, Johnny. Seriously though, I think it was the first time we actually got a chance to talk at the Blues Jam last month there. So yeah, it's good finding actually
Yo, you were
Yeah.
you're a consummate professional, and I want to thank you so much.
Oh,
for
you
your
must not have
absolute
been. You must have been talking to somebody else.
That sounds so sincere while you're trying not to laugh. You're a consummate professional.
You're an upstanding citizen. This is a good show here, right?
Cough, cough. Clear his throat.
Yeah.
They paid me a whole bunch of money to be here. I don't even care. I'm kidding. I love everybody here. Thank you so much. Kevin, you're an amazing player.
That's generous. I
Whoever
appreciate
you
that.
are, it's great to be on your show. Thanks for having me. We're Sweet Release.
The host.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes,
thanks,
you
bud.
are. You are
Adam
sweet.
Michael
Release.
Drive.
There you go. You guys
Rock
Oh,
on.
wow.
Drop this a drop the mic
And he's
moment
mic
right
drop
there.
again.
trying to
That's
run,
right.
Trying to run
And
out
he's
the door.
off to the races.
Trying to run out the door like the house is on fire.
I'm in.
All right, so
we should have every guest do that.
Just walk out.
Yeah, just say I'm great and don't even know your name and then
Bye,
walk
Felicia.
out.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, hold on.
Thanks, Pablo.
We're not done yet.
Oh, no.
I've been here for 2 days. They won't let me leave.
It is a time warp for sure.
They
so.
keep telling me to plug this Kevin McLaughlin band thing, and I don't know what to do.
I'm surprised he didn't make you
That's
wear his
right.
shirt.
You know what? But
keep it up or no soup for
apparently
you.
buy this Kevin McLaughlin brand shit, and you'll be okay.
Hi.
You will be okay.
You can
there
get
won't
a-
be any problems.
you can
for
get a
you
Kevin
or
McLaughlin-
your family.
Hey, Johnny.
if you buy
And
this
he'll get
stuff.
to leave if you buy a
Jai,
shirt.
buy Kenny Mc.
Oh yeah. Well, feel the
You guys didn't even give me a shot in that shit.
name
This is
brand
Kenny McLaughlin. You get
recognition.
$2 off.
No, I'm taking this.
Yes, there you go. Take one.
Kenny McLaughlin band, $2 off.
There you go.
But you know
Is that a
what?
cowbell?
It is.
It is.
taking
We
that
just
too.
uncovered a
I'm
cowbell.
taking it too.
Yeah, there you go.
We need more cowbell.
There you go.
Na-na-na.
You know what I mean?
The Kevin McLaughlin Show.
Mississippi Queen.
Or whatever.
Tell me everything.
Know what I mean?
Can I leave now? Or are we...
Well, Kevin showed you that it was about the rhythm there.
We just went from 5 viewers to 1 viewer. It's
That's
crazy.
right. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that fixed it.
we owe YouTube for viewers now.
I thought we were getting popular. I wanted to fix it.
All right. Well, I think we definitely hang out a little bit here. So let's let wrap up and maybe keep some stuff rolling, getting Devin, and let's go. Let's definitely, guys.
Yeah, rock on.
That
We
one
totally
viewer,
had a
though.
great time
thanks to
coming
you,
on
that
here.
This has been awesome.
Yeah, so this is
thanks
this
for
has
having
been a
us.
first. 3 guests, 4 guests,
Yes,
banners, and we got our own signage there. And somebody actually brought their picture in a frame. That's a first. This is what we expect, guys. When you come on this show, you got to step up.
You
your
got to
game
ramp
and-
up the
and-
gifting,
and
people.
right, you got to outshine the previous person. So,
Next time I'll bring some eggs.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can do
some
it.
vegetables.
there you go. Yeah.
Edible gifts are the best.
Yeah.
Whoa, depends on what we're talking
yeah.
about here. Yeah, edibles.
Open
That's
your
for
mouth.
her 10 o'clock show. We'll see.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the 10 o'clock,
So-
11 o'clock show.
So
Yeah, let's land.
I
Let's
saved
give
a little bit for our toast to end the show.
Yes, there you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been pretty fucking fun. This is the Riffs, and
Rhythms Podcast.
we want to make a disclaimer. Please do not attempt this at home. Your parents will be totally upset. But we'll see you next week.
Cheers.
Pretty good wording.